What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Southern Cal. I'm back at y'all with another video. Real quick, before we get into this video, I need y'all to please do me a solid and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Also, smash that notification bell so you will be among the first to be notified when I drop my latest YouTube content. Let's talk about it. Alabama gets in the playoffs. Yeah, roll tide, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what happens when you beat the number one team in the country. You get in there, baby. Yeah. Me personally, I think Alabama gonna take it all. I think it's gonna be a rematch between Alabama and Texas for the national championship, and we're gonna kick their ass this time. I was at the game against Texas, and they got us this time. But they got us that time. But this time, we're a much better team. We progressed over the weeks. We gotten better. Jalen Milroe, they got a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. We gonna kick their ass this time, baby. Yeah, we got your number now, Texas. But, there's a lot of mad FSU fans. A lot of mad FSU fans. Because FSU went undefeated. 13-0. 13-0. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I would be furious my damn self. You know, I understand the way that FSU fans are feeling. I understand why they feel that way. And they ain't trying to hear nothing else. Nothing. You know, all they know is we undefeated and we should be in there. I understand, man. I definitely understand. I've been arguing back and forth with FSU fans all week long. On Facebook, on my job, I've been going back and forth with FSU fans. And they want to know why. FSU got screwed. FSU got screwed, man. Don't sit here and act like FSU didn't get screwed and blah, blah. FSU deserved to be in there. And my thing is, yes, FSU deserved to be in there. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's denying that. We're not against that. There's no argument against FSU being the more deserving team because, again, they went 13-0. They ran the table. I understand that. But I think that the committee is going by, if you're looking at it from a standpoint of the committee and how the committee is looking at it, the first thing that the committee looks at is strength of schedule. It's all about strength of schedule first and foremost. Florida State's strength of schedule is ranked 55th in the country, which is way below average. It's actually horrible. Alabama's strength of schedule is ranked number 5 in the country. So you do the math. So Florida State, who has Florida State played that's worth anything? That's what they're looking at. They lost their quarterback. They're on the 3rd string quarterback right now. But even before that, even before that, still, who has they played? Who have they played that's even worth talking about? They ain't played nobody. So when you look at their strength of schedule and looking at who they played, and then plus when you're looking at how they closed the season out, you know what I'm saying, against Louisville, which I think that Louisville was their only quality team that they had on their schedule, and they barely beat Louisville. Okay, I understand. A win is a win. You know what I'm saying? But that game, the committee is looking at it like, okay, this game was very boring, which is another thing that the committee looks at. They look at excitement. It's all about the excitement. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, they're going to put the 4 best teams in there that they feel are going to be the most exciting because these teams bring more excitement, and with more excitement comes more money. That's what it's all about. You got to understand that college football is also a business. You know what I'm talking about? And they're making business moves, business decisions too. That's what a lot of people don't know. It's a business, or you fail to realize this here's a business at the end of the day, y'all. So they're going to put who they feel would be the most exciting. what are the odds of Alabama and Texas coming back together for a national championship title? Man, that's going to bring a lot of excitement. And also with that, that's going to bring a lot more money. Okay, cool, because TCU went last year. Everybody said that TCU was more deserving. Nobody blaming TCU for nothing. But TCU stunk up the joint for everybody. TCU stunk up the joint for FSU, all of the whole ACC. TCU stunk up the joint for everybody. TCU went, which I feel like Alabama, that was supposed to be Alabama in that thing last year because TCU lost to Kansas, and when you lose, you go down in rank, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And Alabama was supposed to be pushed up in rank, and so Alabama should have been in there, you know what I'm saying? But they felt that TCU was more deserving. TCU goes in, they play Georgia for the national championship, and what happens? Georgia blows them out. Georgia beat piss down their legs. 65-7. That's what happened to the last team that everybody felt was so deserving. Now, I know y'all gonna say, well, that's the team that beat Michigan. That team where they beat Michigan to get in. I mean, come on, man. Okay, whatever. They may have beat Michigan to get in, but they didn't handle business when it mattered the most, and that was the national championship. The national championship was boring. Boring. It should have been Alabama versus Georgia last year. But, whatever. That's neither here nor there now. It's done. You know what I'm saying? But, going back to this one. So, yeah. So that's what the committee is looking at. They don't want to make that mistake again by putting FSU in there, knowing that FSU is boring. FSU doesn't really bring the excitement for real. So this is what they're looking at. So now, okay, why did Alabama get in? Well, we beat the number one team in the country. You talking about a team, you talking about a very good Georgia team who has been dominating college football for the past 2 years. You talking about a Georgia team, you talking about a very good Georgia football team who has not lost a game in 2.5 years before losing to Bama the other night. It's a very good Georgia football team. You can expect them to not put for Georgia and Alabama to not go. I mean, they had to put one of them in there. One of them had to go. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Come on. They had to put either Georgia or Alabama. They got to put at least one SEC team in there. So they put, okay, they look at it as, okay, Georgia went undefeated for the season or whatever. They got put down by Alabama. Alabama won 11 straight. Okay. No doubt about it. And then they came and beat the number one team in the country. And they beat them so late in the season. So, okay, if we can't put both of them in there, then we got to at least put one of them in there. So, okay, well, let's, you know what I'm saying, drop Georgia and we'll put Alabama in there because, hey, they beat the number one team in the country. And when you beat the number one team in the country, you're going to go up in rank. That's just what it is. That's what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like either way, let's say that Alabama did lose to Georgia. They were just going to put Georgia up there. FSU still wasn't going to go. They were just going to put Georgia. It would have been Georgia. It would have been Michigan. It would have been Washington. It would have been Texas. Had Georgia beat Alabama. So either way, FSU, y'all wasn't going to get in. You wasn't. Off of strength of schedule alone, you weren't going to get in. So you can sit and blame Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Or you can sit and blame such and such, or whoever you want to blame or whatever, because you hate, most of y'all blame Alabama because you hate us so much. You don't want to see Alabama go or whatever. So you want to blame, well, Alabama shouldn't be in. They lost one. Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We lost very early in the season, which I'm glad we lost very early in the season. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes a difference as well. We lost the second game of the season. You know what I'm saying? So cool. But we came back and won 11 straight, and we took down the number one. We put down the number one team in the country. I mean, come on, man. Come on. How you not gonna put Alabama in? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so but this is where the committee looks. The way I see it is this: if FSU, if y'all really want to be respected like y'all want to be, then y'all need to do one of two things. Either y'all need to join a better conference, because let's face it, the ACC is a very weak conference. The ACC, I like to call them the All Children's Conference. The All Children's Conference. So if you want to be more respected, then get away from the All Children's Conference and join a better conference. And beat teams within that better conference that actually freaking mean something. That actually matters. Or strengthen your schedule. Schedule tougher opponents. Schedule, you know what I'm saying, out of conference, tougher, top 5, top 10 opponents, and beat those guys. And then, you know what I'm saying, and then you will be looked at to get in the playoffs a lot more, because your schedule will be stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying on Facebook, if y'all really truly feel like strength of schedule doesn't matter to the committee, man, please stop watching college football altogether. Just stop. Strength of schedule matters, y'all. It matters. Okay, cool. FSU, y'all have a chance now. Y'all have a chance to prove yourselves now. Y'all feel like y'all, you know what I'm saying, like y'all one of the top teams in the country. You have a chance to prove it now, because y'all got to play Georgia on December 30th. So now, prove it. Because the committee looks at it as, even though y'all went undefeated, they're still not looking at y'all as one of the top teams in the country. Because y'all ain't play nobody. You're just a high school team that beat other high school teams. That's the way the committee is looking at it. But you have your chance. You have your chance now. You have your chance to prove it now by beating Georgia. Ooh, I'ma love this. Georgia gonna slaughter y'all. I'm just saying right now. Georgia is gonna beat the brakes off. Georgia is gonna beat dog crap down your leg. Georgia is going to beat cat piss down y'all. Georgia is going to murder. Georgia is going to bury y'all. Georgia is going to demolish and punish y'all. I'm predicting that Georgia is going to be up by 40 points by halftime in this thing. That's what I'm predicting. Georgia is gonna slaughter y'all. If they slaughter TCU, they're gonna slaughter y'all. And let's not mention you're dealing with a pissed off Georgia team too, because Georgia feels like they should have been in the playoff, and now they pissed off about it. So you're dealing with a pissed off Georgia team, and you're dealing with a pissed off Georgia coach and Kirby Smart. And Kirby Smart is one of the ones who loves to run it up. He likes to run up the score on people. So y'all think that Kirby Smart ain't gonna run it up? Oh, they're gonna run it up. They're gonna run it up. But if y'all just happen to beat Georgia, then cool. Y'all will have my respect. I will say that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, Florida State, one of them teams. But I think that Georgia is about to show y'all why y'all didn't make the playoff. After Georgia get done stomping the mud hole in y'all and walking that thing dry, y'all will understand. Y'all will understand. Hopefully y'all will understand and see why y'all didn't make the playoff, and help y'all to understand why y'all ain't quite ready to stomp with the big boys. I'm just saying. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm going to be right there watching with my popcorn in my hand. Oh, I'm going to be ready for this. Y'all. Anyways, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and go off in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this, whether y'all think it's fair, whether y'all think it's unfair. Me personally, I think it's unfair. Me personally, I think, you know, when it comes to who deserves what, Florida State should be in there. Florida State deserves to be in the playoffs because they ran the table. If you run the table, you should be in there. You know what I'm saying? But, however, the committee doesn't look at it as who deserves what. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at it from strength of schedule, and they're looking at the excitement of the whole thing. So, you know, but me personally, I feel that Florida State should have been in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got put out the first round. You know, I think somebody like Texas or, you know, Michigan would have put them out the first round. But, you know, But I still feel that they deserve, to be in there. You know what I'm saying? They went 13-0. So I understand how they feel. I would feel the same way if Alabama went 13-0 and we didn't get put in the playoffs. I would feel the exact same way. So yeah, but anyways, let's keep watching. This thing is getting interesting. And until next time, it's your boy Southern Cal. Gone.